Hello everyone, so let's have a look at the messages today. This card obviously wants to show itself. We have the Five of Cups in the past position, the King of Cups in your recent energy. Current energy is the Magician. This came out in the collective reading for all of the Abstract Medicine Collective on Instagram, so make sure to check the Instagram account too. Let's see what's next, and these two cards I want to show as well. 3 and this one here. Okay. Wow. This also came up in one of the piles actually for the October predictions, the Tower card, I believe, or in a private reading. If you booked with me recently, you know that this is your message as well. You have the Two of Wands. So I would say here that there's something here that you're leaving behind from your past that was disappointing. This could also be a sickness, an illness, a slight upset here, but there's definitely recovery coming in here. I do feel like this is your recent energy as well as your past energy is about letting go of upsets that are kind of crying over spilt milk. So there's no need to be, I mean, of course, I honour your feelings, and Spirit is saying to honour your feelings, but it's to not wallow in the mud for too long, because there's an energy of false comfort here. This is something that you are familiar with. You're familiar with being upset. You're familiar with emotional satisfaction. You're familiar with people maybe even taking advantage of your energy, your kindness, your love here, your compassion, your sweetness here with the Cups energy. But it's about filling your own cup. And I think recently you've come into this understanding that there's nothing more that you can do other than be yourself and for others to reciprocate that energy in kind. With the Magician energy here, I do feel like in the present position you are coming across as very powerful, very magnetic, very magical. There's an air of mystery about you. There's something that you have under your sleeve or up your sleeve. This could also be a business enterprise or a career change, I'm hearing for some of you. Something that could be creative or something that you could be looking at to create online. This could be a brand change, a logo change, a visual change. So even your comportment, the way you carry yourself, this could be something that you're studying how to just perfect yourself in your own way. This is also an act of self-love to do these things, to study how to sit correctly, the use of etiquette, use of eating you're with the correct incorrect form, so with knives and forks, and walking straight, standing up straight with a straight back, sitting up straight, and this shares others, or this offers others energetically an opportunity for them to see how you carry yourself and how you respect yourself as well, and others will respect that too. And it's the energy of like for like. It's the energy of attraction. It's the energy of the law of attraction. If you are one way energetically, you will receive that energy back to you. There's also something here with regard to something I saw online recently about the love that you've given to other people is coming back to you. So if you've been upset over people, just constant annoyances, constant betrayals, constant disappointments in love matters in particular, or your friendships, being disappointing, I do see that there's going to be an influx of this energy coming back to you in a positive way. I do see that there has been real upsets, but I do see that you've recently, or you are currently at this time, being perceived as someone very powerful. You're being looked at in a different light, and it's because your internal energy is changing. The Magician knows the axiomatic vibes of Hermetica, which is as above so below, as within so without. So what you are doing is you're changing your internal energy and frequency on an atomic level within, and that is expressed outside. So I see that in the near future for some of you, you could be slightly combative, but I actually get the energy it's more like a King of Wands or a King of Swords or a Queen of Wands or a Queen of Swords, where you're your barriers are up and you're being more defensive. Again, I feel like there's something secretive here that you're holding back on, something you're not wanting to necessarily allow others to be privy to, I'm hearing. So it's important to have your guard up as well, because, you know, your heart is sacred and your emotions, your kindness, your compassion is sacred. And only a very select few are able to access that. And so now you're knowing that, and now you understand that, and others are now seeing that too. I'm also hearing the line from Yeshua, Jesus, saying, once when I was a child, I spake like a child. Now I've become a man, and I put away childish things. So it's from Corinthians, and it talks about how, you know, you move from an energy of age of innocence into an age of experience. So now you know your own, you've come into a level of maturity or an upgrade, and you understand that there are certain things and petty energy that you have to put away. And so when you continue to deal with this energy around you, with people around you who are petty, who are gossipy, you know, that reflects back to you. The people that you are surround yourself with is a reflection of who you are and what you tolerate, what your ethics are, your philosophy. And so I think others now seeing, well, okay, I now have to approach this person, as in you collective, in a way that is surprising. You're giving off the wow factor, and other people also have to come in with that energy too. Otherwise, you're not interested. And it's not that I'm hearing you're disseminating the crowd. You're more selective of who you frequent, as I mentioned earlier, but you're also, you know, wanting to be around people and attracting like for like with the energy of leadership and power and importance. So tell me something that I don't know. Teach me something that I don't know. Come across with an energy that I have not seen from you before, is what you're asking energetically from people. You're not necessarily saying it, but you're asking the energy. And I think people perceive that, you know, energy is everywhere. It does not lie. And people are very aware of that. So that's what's happening. The next step is, you could be coming across as a little bit on guard, which is totally fine. And with the Six of Coins moving forward, I say the Six of Cups as well, that's fine too. Six of Cups, there could be someone who may wish to return here from your past, but you're only accepting the same energy back. You're only going to be accepting in the long run equal reciprocation here with the Six of Coins. And as I said, I also slipped up with the Six of Cups. But whatever I say in the readings is always never a coincidence, you know. With the Tower card, there's a big change in your life. There's a big change, a big overhaul. Let's have a look and see what this is. We've got the Four of Swords. I do feel like you're still recovering from something. You know, this could also be from that petty illness or petty energy, or people that just, you know, constant disappointments. You know, there's that saying where sometimes it's like being... it's like dying after or under 1,000 paper cuts. You know, one paper cut, you can barely feel it, but when there's lots and lots of them, you're bleeding out. So it's a bit graphic, but it is Halloween season, it's October, and it's very Plutonian energy that we're moving into. We're moving in from the Venusian energy of Libra season into the Plutonian energy here with the Tower, Mars and Pluto here, which is very Scorpionic, a friend of Mars as well. So it's the end, you know, it's kind of like a sudden drastic change of maybe there are things that need to change, and maybe this is something to do with TRAUMA. I can't say it here, unfortunately. But, you know, an end of people taking advantage, an end of people hurting you, so that then you have to take a moment to recover and a moment to heal. You know, it's a kind of like a vicious cycle. So you nip it at the bud moving forward, and you end up coming in with this energy of, you know, self-healing. You're moving into a new chapter of your life of self-empowerment and self-healing. And I do feel like this is a new chapter of rediscovery for a lot of you where you're feeling more stable. And the Seven of Cups, again, is moving away from illusions and deceptive energies, moving further into innocence, actually. So it's kind of like a cycle, again, with the infinity, moving into innocence, from innocence to experience, then innocence again. Let me know how it resonates. Bye for now. Bye.